Something, nothing, or everything, people. It's time. After a 23-point loss to the Raptors, Marcus Smart said, quote, "The Celtics, we're just not together. Plain and simple. That's it." Is this comment something, nothing, or everything, T-Mac?
That's my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had a lane right there, but I didn't see you in the corner over there. I got you next time. This is everything because, this was a team that a lot of us considered to be one of the favorites.
A lot of us?
Now it's us.
A lot of us?
I got to bring you with me. I'm snitching. I just think they're not together. I mean, it's obvious what we watched last night.
Yeah, I think it's something because I think it can be fixed. I don't think it's too late, and I think what I alluded to earlier, when you get to the playoffs, the roles are so much more defined. The rotations are defined, and we're literally playing against the same team over and over again. So it allows us to get deeper in our understanding of their tendencies in their playbook and also what we're trying to accomplish out there. So it makes role definition a lot easier, and at that point, if you don't buy in, then Brad Stevens just don't play you. That's how it works. So I actually think it's something for now, but it's going to get fixed.
I mean, look, last season in Cleveland, we saw a team that we were literally putting like dumpster fire graphics up on, and they made the NBA Finals. Now they have LeBron James at that time, but still.
They played better.
Right.
The other guys also played better once they got
to the finals. Tracy, I'm sorry. You said at the beginning of the season this team
I try to let you slide. You see, like she's not letting you slide, man.
winning the title, and now you're jumping off the boat.
I am.
It's over.
No life for him.
Nope.
No life preserver.
It's over.
He's just jumping right. Him and his GoPro. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Why'd y'all get that person, though, to be jumping off the ship?
Tracy, you need to get in the sun somewhere.
I hung on as long as possible. I can't take it.
They don't have any footage of anyone black jumping in.
Yeah.
I mean.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not.
Show the white guy jumping off.
I see. If I did jump, I would have the life vest on, and I'd be holding on to the rope too.
The Knicks have now won 2 games in a row. Something that you see how I just went boom the other direction. Knicks have not won 2 games in a row since November. Head coach David Fizdale asked about how these wins impact their lottery odds. Here is what he said: "They told me to develop these guys, play to win every single night. That's what I preach to them. That's what they expect out of me. We went on a losing streak, couldn't win a game. Now the fruits of our labor are starting to show. To me, my focus is always culture. I'm not wired to lose. I can't lose on purpose." So I had to look up for producer Steve's sanity, how many games, how in danger are they from falling out of the top 3? Because it's different than in previous years. They flatten the lottery odds. You don't have to be the worst team anymore, right? You just have to have a 14% chance in that top 3 of getting that #1 pick. They would have to win 3 more games, and the Chicago Bulls would have to continue to lose the rest of their games. So you're banking on the Knicks that they're not going to win 3 more games.
They're going to win 3 more games.
Or that the Bulls will win one somewhere there too.
I think this is something because these young.
Shout out to the Oscars being on ABC.
Right?
We're trying to tank.
I mean, I hear Fizdale saying he doesn't know how to tank, or he's not about losing. And I see these young guys getting an opportunity to play, right? They're getting valuable minutes, and they're going out there.
That Alonzo Trier highlight.
They're playing extremely hard, and that's what it is. At this point, when you going out, and half of these teams that are not making a playoff push, they're just going to coast through the season because we're down to 20 games. But guys given the opportunity to play like the Knicks, they're going to go out and they're going to compete.
Really quick, I'm going to say it's everything because you're trying to lose games but not have a losing culture.
Yes.
And so seeing these young guys play better and improve and be successful sometimes is a good thing.
Well, that's why I was very curious, what's their cushion, right? So they still have a cushion. If for some reason they get close to that cushion of falling out of the bottom 3, can you fall out of the bottom 3? Then I'm sure that, no, they won't be wired to try to lose, but maybe they'll sit some guys against certain teams, that sort of thing's how it goes. Because remember, was it last season with the Bulls? They were trying to tank, and yet they kept winning games in spite of themselves.
They won a lot of games, though.
And then they ended up kind of more in the middle, and and there you go. Clint Capela, let's talk about the Rockets, because he's been back for 3 games, logging 32 minutes per game in that time. However, he says he is nowhere near 100% yet. Don't take my word for it. Here's what Capela told the Houston Chronicle, quote, "I know I'm not 100%. I would say I'm 55, 60% right now, but my body is feeling good." I mean, I spoke to Clint when he was here in town the other night, and he said he thinks it's going to take a while to work back into it. Do you buy that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something because first of all, we know what he looks like when he's fully healthy,
Yeah.
right? That's the one giveaway with his athleticism. But, no disrespect to Kenneth Faried, Capela brings something to the table that if he's healthy, they don't have on that roster, particularly on the defensive end. Because Faried can do some of the offensive stuff, some of the finishing above the rim. But defensively, Capela's so smart and such a sound and versatile defender. If he's 100%, that's a big deal for them.
I mean, how are you 50% and you say your body feel good? As a player, I played this game. I'm confused.
Is that like a rhythm? Is it like a rhythm thing or a win thing? Maybe he's talking about the injury is healed, but
it's probably cardio. I don't know. He's got to get in better game shape. But I mean, he's a guy that runs from rim to rim. He's a great rim protector. Great pick and roll player with James Harden. To me, he looks good. He looks 100%. I don't know.
Well, to me, this is something because it fits into your other prediction on the other side of the conference, which is you think the Rockets are going to be in the Western Conference Finals. And if this is only 60% and he can get to 100%, it looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, it looks damn good.
So there you go. He's staying on one of these boats, one of these ships that's going. He is not jumping off.